So I asked some friends to come up with some songs, and this was one that I thought was a really cool song. And of course, never really would have thought of this. But The Lion Sleeps Tonight by The Tokens. I believe it's a song from the 60s, early 60s maybe. But anyway, it's a cool song, and it was in The Lion King. And I just, a week or two ago, watched the newest Lion King that looks a little more like live action-y, like real-ish, rather than the animated cartoon one. But anyway, the one that came out 2018 or 17 or 19 or something like that. But anyway, The Lion Sleeps Tonight. Simple. It is F, so 2, starting from the G, 2 0 1 0, B flat, 3 2 1 1, and bar across that top 2 strings with one finger makes it easy. F again, and then C, and that is it. That's the song. That's the song over and over and over and over and over for whatever it is, 3 minutes or 3.5 minutes or something. So it's F, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Easy. And you can just strum it like that. I actually like to add a little bit of sort of percussive kind of sounds, and that's the. So what I'm doing is I'm laying like this part of my palm and forearm right on the strings, right down at the end, but on the strings. And then if you go so thumb and fingers, you get that sort of percussive sound, and you can throw it in with the chords, like the B flat. And it just makes it a little, I think, a little more interesting, rather than just strumming the chords, rather than just going 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. You can do a little more with it. So that's the song. How simple is that, huh? Then, of course, me being me, I was like, that's too simple. So there's that really cool vocal melody line. So why don't we take a look at that? Okay, so the song is in the key of F. Okay, so F, B flat, and C is just a 1 4 5 chord progression. So in the key of F, the first chord, of course, is F. The next note in the song, in the key of F is G. So the next chord would be G. G minor in this case. Then A. So that's the third note. B flat is the fourth note. The fourth note. So the B flat major chord is the fourth chord. The fourth note, also the fourth chord. So that's F is the 1, B flat is the 4 chord. It's the fourth chord. So B flat, C is the fifth note of the F major scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So C is the fifth chord, so it's the 5 chord. So that's where we have 1, 4, 5. Really simple. Okay, so now the melody in the key of F, the scale again is F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, and then F. Okay, so those are the notes in the F major scale. So if we take a listen to the song, okay, and we kind of hear it in our head, you know, the in the jungle, da, 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 and again, can't sing, but the in the jungle, that's the beginning of it. The first note of the scale, the second note of the scale, the third note of the scale. Then the third note of the scale, fourth note of the scale, third note of the scale, second note of the scale, first note of the scale. So, complicated, but what I'm trying to point out is that all of these notes are right in the scale. And I believe it only goes as high as the fifth note of the scale. So first, second, third, fourth, and fifth notes of the scale. So I'll bet I can figure it out right now just from knowing the scale and knowing how the song goes. Okay, so let's try it. Yep, and then yeah, that's it. Yes, so that's the melody. Okay, so I'll write it out and all that. But, and if we take that fifth note there, that's an A, and just play the A string 0, then that makes it easier. Now the whole thing is going to be using first fret, third fret, and open strings. Yeah, that's it. Simple. And if you notice, I'm using 2 fingers because I'm only playing notes on the first and third frets. Okay, so if I do that, I could play it blindfolded. I just have to kind of remember how it goes. Yes, because since I'm not moving my hand, I always know where the first and third frets are. So there you go. That's the whole song. Have fun with it.